Hello everyone. In this part, I am going to discuss the specific topic, that is continued proportion. Most of you have written to me, messaged me that to explain the continued proportion. So I will take one example. Suppose if I write 1:2 proportional to 3:6. Now they are in proportion. How can you check this, whether these are in proportion or not? So we need to find out product of mean, that is 2 into 3. These are the means. 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. And product of extremes. So this is 1 into 6. That is equal to 6. So we can say that 1:2 is proportional to 3:6. Now let us take another example. If I say 2:4 is proportional to 4:8. So if you find out product of mean, so you are getting 4 into 4, 16, and product of extreme is 2 into 8, 16, right? Product of mean is equal to 4 into 4, that is equal to 16, and product of extremes, that is 2 into 8. So they are said to be in proportion. Now if they are in proportion, so what I write? 1, 2, 3 and 6 are in proportion. 1, 2, 3 and 6 are in proportion. In the same way, if I want to write this, so what we write? 2, 4 and 8 are in proportion, because you can say 2, 4, 4, 8. So 2, 4, 4, 8. That is the second number and the third numbers. That is means are same. So we can say that 2, 4 are in continued proportion. Now see, that means the second and the third part remain the same. That's why continued proportions are said to be when the ratio of first and second is equal to, this is second, so we can say second and third. If the ratio of first and second is same as ratio of second and third, then first, second and third numbers are said to be continued proportion. Clear? So first, second and third numbers are said to be in continued proportion. That means these two remains the same. Then in spite of 4 numbers, we have only 3 numbers, where second and third are same. So we can say that ratio of first and second is equal to ratio of second and third. So 1, 2, 3, this is the first, second and third number are said to be in continued proportion. Now I'll take some problem to explain this concept. Now let us discuss this problem. If x is to y is equal to 2 is to 3 and y is to z is equal to 5 is to 7. So we have to find out x is to y is to z. So this is a sum actually based on continued proportion. Now see, x is to y and z. There are three numbers. Ratio of first and second, ratio of second and third is given. So that means x by y is given as 2 by 3 and y by z is given as 5 by 7. Now, continued proportion, I told you that the second one, the second number, I take the example of 2, 4 and 4, 8. So second and third should be same. That means it remains the same. So in this sum, we need to make this y equal. Now see, 3 and 5. Here y is equal to 3 and here y is equal to 5. So we need to make it same. That y will remain the same. So what we need to do? We need to multiply this fraction or this ratio by 5. So we need to multiply numerator and denominator with 5. We need to multiply the numerator and denominator by 5. So we get 10 by 15. And to make it 15, so we need to multiply this with 3. Or even in the other way, so let me first finish. Now see here 3 and 5. What is the LCM of 3 and 5? 15. So you need to make y is equal to 15. To convert it 15, here we need to multiply by 5. And to convert it into 15, here we need to multiply with 3. Once y are equal, that is equal to 15, then we can say that x is to y is to z is equal to 10, y same, so we write 15 is to 21. 10 is to 15 is to 21. Now let us take this sum. Find the value of x when 2.5 is to 4 is equal to x is to 7.5. So now this term can be written as 2.5 by 4 is equal to x by 7.5. Clear? Now next we need to apply the cross multiplication. So if you apply the cross multiplication, so you get 4 into x, 4x and 2.5 into 7.5. Clear? So it implies we need to find out the value of x. So we need to bring this 4 to the other side. So now when it change the side, it will goes to the denominator. So 2.5 into 7.5 by 4. 2.5 into 7.5 by 4. Clear? So now to remove this decimal, we need to multiply the denominator by 10. To remove this decimal, we again need to multiply denominator by 10. Now we cancel out the factors. 5 5 ja 25, 5 2 ja 10. 5, if you cancel with 5, 5 1 ja 5, 5 5 ja 25. 15, here you will get 5 2 ja 10. Now 4, 2 or 2 and numerator contains 5 and 15, so you cannot further simplify. So it will be equal to 5 into 15, that is 75 by 2. 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So x is equal to 75 by 16. So now 75 by 16 you can convert it into mixed fraction or decimal. So 75 so your answer will be 411 by 16. Next is find the mean proportional of 0.9 and 2.5. Mean proportion, again this is based on the topic continued proportion. So we assume that let x be the mean proportion. Let x be the mean proportion. So we can say that 0.9 is to x is equal to x is to 2.5. Again I am repeating what we learned in the continued proportion. Continued proportion means first is to second is equal to second is to third. Clear? So now if we apply, since they are in proportion, since these numbers are in proportion, so we can say that product of mean is equal to product of extreme. Clear? So we can say that these are the means. X into x is equal to x square. Sometimes student commit the mistake x into x means 2x. X into x multiplication, it is x square. So this will be equal to 0.9 into 2.5. Clear? X square is equal to 0.9 can be written as 9 by 10 and 2.5 can be written as 25 by 10. Clear? So can we write 9 as a 3 square, 25 as 5 square and 10 into 10 as 10 square? Clear? Now if it is AB square, square of AB, so this you can write it as A square B square. Clearly if A square B square is given to you, then also you can write it as it is a square of A into B. Same way you can write this is a square of 3 into 5 by 10. That means x square can be written as 15 by 10 square. Clear? Now student, why I am taking this approach? Since square and square root are not in the scope of the syllabus, so actually what we use the concept of exponent. We write here square is given, x square is given, so I am trying to write these terms into square of some numbers so that now power is same. So by theory, exponent theory, indices theory, this will be same. So here we can say that x is equal to 15 by 10. Clear? In exponent it is said that if a raised to m is equal to b raised to m, that means if these two powers are same, it implies that a is equal to b. Clear? So x is equal to 15 by 10, it is equal to 1.5. Clear? So, whatever doubt you have, I tried to solve. Whatever doubt I have received, I have solved here. Still, if you have doubt, write the question in the comment box. I will check and surely upload solutions of all those questions. Thank you.